Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Games Cage Talks, episode 8 this time. I have with me a very special guest, the number one guest so far, you know, the king, the shit poster, the forehead guy, Mr. StormYorha.
Do I know you?
Do you know me?
Do I?
I think so.
I feel like I've heard of you like one day, but
I've heard a lot about you over the years, you know?
oh, what did you hear?
I heard that you shitpost. I heard you talk a lot about the foreheads. I heard
I never. No. I don't talk about forehead. I fight foreheads. That's different.
I heard that you put your Switch
Like,
in a fridge.
what the fuck does Mario fight Goombas? Do you ever hear someone say Mario talks about Goombas? People say Mario fights Goombas.
Don't make
So
fun
I
of
fight
Mario.
the forehead. I don't talk about foreheads.
Don't make fun of Mario. Okay, Mario. We've had this conversation. Okay, you don't make fun. I don't make fun of 2B. You don't make fun of Mario. Okay.
Why would you make fun of 2B? There's nothing funny.
There's a lot of funny about her. There's a lot funny about 2B. Anyway, fucking Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm
doing
doing good.
good?
I just ate pizza.
Oh, well, you cooked it, right?
I cooked it indeed.
Cooked it. I don't. That's not how you do pizza, but I guess you do.
Anyway, I'm not here to collect your opinion. You only eat salad anyway, so
That is true. I do only eat. All right, Mr. StormYorha. If
Yeah.
someone doesn't know you or your Twitter or whatever, what would if someone came up to you and asked you, what do you do? What do you tell them?
I'll answer that. I try to do art, but it never happens.
It's a
So
problem,
instead,
right?
people only get shit posts. They get edits sometime when I'm not lazy.
Oh, yeah.
They also get some. I'd say funny tweets. You know,
Yeah, that's
I'd go as
that's a
far as say
solid one.
funny tweets.
That's true. I mean, I feel like you and I haven't made edits in a while. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
honestly, I have. I don't want. I'm lazy. I already am too lazy to draw. I'm not gonna do edits.
Exactly. You got to get on that drawing.
It's a
ground.
summer drought. Like, you know, it's too hot. Like, I just want to lay down, chill, play games.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hang out with your boys.
yeah. I hang out with my boys, unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? The Fidel calls all day, every day.
Ah, shit. That's not good for mental health. That's really not good.
It's really not. It's definitely not good. Talking to me all the time is like, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's definitely a problem.
I feel like I lost something I will never gain again.
I feel like part of like your tweets and stuff are. You're
I feel like
fucked up.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
definitely
feel like
my fault.
when I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, who are you? Who am I?
There's there's after
Yeah.
COVID, but there's also after Fidel. You know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all how it works. But you jokes aside, you do art.
I do art, and I'm working on one right now. It should be ready Monday.
What kind of art is it? Can you give a preview?
Fuck. Mechas?
Mechas. Okay. I like mechas. I see what
Yeah.
you're doing. Okay. So what's your what kind of art do you do? What's your thing? What do you do? You know what I mean?
Okay. So are you going to ask about what I do
Yes,
as a
don't
study?
worry.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So can I just answer like
Yeah.
that big question in once?
Sure. Yeah. Go
Okay,
for
so-
it. Do it all.
Okay. So basically, I was very stupid in school, even more stupid than you,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know what to do later. You know. So I felt like I wanted to work in video games.
Okay.
But I didn't want to learn how to program, you know.
Right. Okay. So
That
like
shit
me.
sound like hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, I always drew, so maybe I should do art studies, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I didn't want to do it in Canada. I didn't want to do it in the US. Definitely not the US.
Right. Oh my
So
God.
I was like, maybe I should just change background. I should change the landscape, you know. That would
Right.
be good for me.
Right.
So
But
I
did you
went
not?
to France.
Did you not
It
want to
didn't-
do it here because like there wasn't schools good enough for it, or you just wanted like somewhere else?
Yeah, basically, there's a very prestigious school in France that said, "Okay, we take you." So I like, yeah, why not?
Okay. Okay.
Because that school had like students from CD Projekt Red that like fucking work here.
Mm.
They had they had a Naughty Dog student.
Right.
They had basically every big studio, at least
Some of the
someone was in that school.
Okay. Okay.
So that's very good.
Mm.
So like that school did basically they had a lot of things like 3D modeling.
Right.
They had animation. You had illustration, and then there's concept art.
Right.
Concept art is like the best for me because you cannot do everything with it,
Right.
but you focus on art, you know.
Right.
So I do animation, I do 3D things, but most importantly, I fucking draw digitally.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing that for 2 years now. I did 1 year of prep school for art, and I did now in my second year of concept art. So
Okay.
it's been 3 years total.
That's really cool. And like,
I got my degree this year, and I'm continuing next year to get the final thing.
okay.
No, I have 2 years left if I want to get the best degree.
Interesting. And you're going
So
for
that's
it?
what I'm doing. Wait,
Okay.
what?
You're going for the best one, right?
I'm going for the job.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. And like, so like you say that you like drawing, but like, how does that start? Because obviously we all start by just like drawing in our books when we're kids or whatever. But like, is there something that like inspired you to like want to do more than just drawing stick figures and stuff?
Yeah, I think the thing that made me start, I remember I was 5, I had like that memory. I was drawing Goku,
Oh, of course, of course.
but as a stick figure. And for some reason he had a dick, I'm not kidding.
Oh, you
I drew Goku as a stick figure and I made a big penis.
Okay.
I remember that because my dad saw that and he was like, "Don't do that." So it stuck with me.
Oh my god, don't do that.
So I'm not kidding. I actually did that. So I think from there on, I kept drawing, like not like every day, but like I progressed, as the more I grew. And I'd say 5 years ago, maybe I started doing it seriously, and this is where most of my progress happened.
Okay. Interesting. Like, what kind of art did you submit to get into the school you're in? What kind of art did you submit? Was it like difficult? Was it?
No. Actually, no. I don't want to brag, but most of the students in prep class weren't as good, so it was very easy to me to get in. Because it's prep class, you're supposed to learn the basic here.
Right. So you already knew a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So I show Dragon Ball stuff,
Okay, that's good. So like obviously Dragon Ball, like big inspiration.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you don't, when you're going art school, you have to draw more than just mangas.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, that's cool. But like, yeah, so it was mainly your main inspirations were just like Dragon Ball style anime.
In general, but like, I started with Dragon Ball. But anime, my art style have been like mostly anime and like realistic pencil sketches.
Right.
And that's pretty much it.
That's cool.
Before I got in art world, obviously.
Okay. And what's like the biggest like did you shift to digital drawing, like, or did you all like?
Yes. Now like 90% of what I do is digital.
Okay.
When I see someone draw on paper, I'm like, I don't want to like go back to that. It's so like it sounds so prehistoric to me,
Right. Yeah.
I swear to God, when I was in class this year, we had to do something on a paper. I was like, I generally click on my paper with my hand.
Oh my god.
To go back, because my mind was so like shifted to digital. So I was like, I made a mistake. Instead of like erasing, I fucking click on the paper. I was like, what the fuck?
Right click on your paper.
Yeah.
With a pen. That's fucked up. Jesus. But I mean, like, so what? Like, if someone doesn't know, like, what's the difference between like just a regular character art and concept art? Like, what is concept art really?
Concept art is there's two types of concept art. There's like the environment and there's the characters. So the environment is, it's like obviously you just draw like some of the stuff. You see concept art every time in gaming,
right?
You know what it is, the environments. But the character is more tricky. The character you have to like you have to draw a turnaround,
right?
Like face, 3-4 like profile, angles, back. Okay. You have basically to like you have to draw them from every angle. So like when someone's like sees that thing, he understands how the character is built. So like you can give it to 3D artists and they can like recreate a character easily.
Right.
Because they understand every angle, they understand what he's wearing, what he's carrying, like they understand the character.
Right.
That's basically concept art for characters.
Okay. So you like doing character ones or background ones?
I hate backgrounds, so characters so far.
Characters are cool. Okay, that's yeah. I mean, like, yeah, again, like I've known you for a while. I feel like I've seen a lot of art from you, but not like that much, obviously, because you are focusing on a lot of school and stuff.
The thing, art school is like so exhausting that when you're not doing homework, you're like, I don't want to draw. I just want to chill.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That sounds like hell to me. You're done to do like you're done after homework, like 6 hours of homework, and you're like, oh, let me draw something. No, I
Yeah.
just want to chill.
Exactly. No, I get that. It's like it's like game programmers and stuff. Like the
Yeah.
last thing they want to do after work is like go play a game.
If you're a video game tester and you go test like fucking Days Gone or Fire, when you
my
come home, you're not like, oh, let me play a game.
let me
You're like, oh, no, I want to fucking sleep or
I want to
something.
chill, bro. Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that's why like that's always the weird thing about like making your hobby the thing you love. Like you gotta be.
Yeah.
It's not always
Yeah.
like you're always having fun on it. That's crazy with that stuff. But like, yeah. So you were saying like, so you never wanted to program? You always wanted to do like. So you said like, did you find out anything about programming that was off to? Because I tried it. It's going. I
know,
hated
like
it.
you need to be good at math, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
that's answer your question.
Yeah, I can't math, bro. It's arts. It's an art student thing, man. It's an art
that's,
student.
that's an excellent thing indeed.
That's why we're there. That's why we weren't in the advanced math class. We're in the dumb class. It's okay. It is what we are. But fact exactly. But I was gonna say like so let's talk about I was curious art styles. Like, are you what is your goal to work for a company or do you want to be independent and sell your own art first of all?
No, that's so unsustainable. I mean, at my level, like I have a lot of Twitter followers, so I think I can do that.
Right.
But I will feel like more. Art school is very expensive, so you want to gain back that money as fast as possible.
Right.
So I feel like being in the studio, like from the beginning, would be like way more healthy, and it'd be better for like my resume,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, exactly. It's better to start.
At least for the first 10 years, I want to be in a studio. After
10
that,
years?
maybe I do, like side things.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay. That's good. I mean, like, yeah, I guess if you're doing art anyways, there's not much of a difference about doing it alone or with anyone
When
else.
you can't really draw what you want, you have to. Even
Right.
even if you're not a studio, you don't really draw what you want anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's not much of a difference.
Right. Because yeah, like it's like I feel like there must be like a mental difference between like because obviously working for a company you're basically drawing what they want you to as opposed to you freely drawing like whatever character you want. Do you feel like that's like a do you think is that like a weird thing you think about that?
No, I mean I've been in art stuff for like 3 years, so like I'm used to that.
Right. What kind of stuff do they teach you there? Like what's like the what's the art like what is teaching art? Like what do you learn in the classes?
So you have to do a lot of dumb paintings, realistic ones most of the time. Because before you like they let you have your art side, that you need to understand how stuff work. You need to be able to do stuff like realistically.
Mm-hmm.
It's once you understand the basic, you can shift it on your own mind. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Interesting. So
like,
it's basically interpretation.
Yeah, it's a lot of just realistic studies like body parts, fucking paintings, clothing, so this type of stuff. Basically, we learn we have nude models at least once a week.
Oh my god! So just someone naked comes in?
Yeah, just a model comes in class. They fucking take their clothes off, and then you have to draw them for 2 hours straight.
Art students really love nudity. I noticed, like even me when in my program, like there was a project we had to do with like projections and stuff, and there was a girl who came in naked, and she just did a little thing. And I was like, all right, cool. All right, I guess titties and whatever.
I guess,
but okay, that's cool. So like, so for you? Because like, how is it difficult to come up with for your own art, not like stuff you do for us, like for your own art or stuff you've commissioned stuff? Like, what's it like coming up with your own art style? Right? Is that like difficult?
I don't think coming up with your own art style is a thing anymore.
Okay.
I think most artists are just like basically you make a Frankenstein monster. You pick elements from different art that you like, and then you combine them to one thing, and that's what you call your art style. It's not really yours. It's just like things you took that you like and made it yours.
Right.
It's like inspiration, and you shift a little bit. That's what I would call my art style, I guess.
Okay, but what's yours specifically? Like, do you like? Because I've seen it. You like, I know, like from what I noticed, you kind of go like a little like rough. Like it looks like professional, but it looks paintingly like it looks like rough. It looks like a lot of hard edges and stuff.
I am still learning painting, so I'm still in the phase where I'm impressed with it. So like, I feel you know what, honeymoon phase was something you like, you overdo something.
Right.
when you're in the honeymoon phase. So
Yeah,
like
exactly,
that's
yeah.
why I don't do a lot of flat drawings anymore. I just do most painting stuff
Mm-hmm.
because I'm into it right now. But once I'll quote unquote master it, I think I'll do like more flat traditional things.
Right. Okay. Okay. And do you ever like want to? Because I know you did a bit of it for class, but do you ever want to do like animations, or do you just want to stick to drawing?
Yeah, that sounds cool. Actually, that actually
Mm.
sounds cool. So far, I know how to do animation, but I understand how it works. I mean,
Right.
we learned that inside this entire area, but I've never tried something big,
Right.
with animation. I just know it works.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about finding time to do
Yeah.
each specific thing. Yeah. I feel like once you get like more mastered at art specifically, then you can obviously move on to like animating a character or something.
But can you repeat the question?
No, I was saying like obviously you have to master art, I'd say, before you get into animating a character.
Yeah.
Because obviously you have to like figure
No,
out.
not really. I mean, if you're talking about 3D modeling,
Right.
no, not at all.
Well, 3D modeling, yeah, like once you make it and you have the because I've done a bit of that. You make the bones, you just have to like move them in
Yeah,
different
even in
positions.
2D, you can just work with the bones. Like most animators don't really draw; they just make the bones, and they have an artist that draw on top of that.
Right. So like I'm curious about this because I don't like I've always tried to understand, but I don't fully get it. Let's say like a movie. No, let's say like a typical Dragon Ball episode, right?
Yeah.
So when a character's moving in an anime, right? Is it like each frame is drawn, or did they make like
No.
how does it work? I have no idea.
I mean, yes and no. Basically, you have the main animator that does the main, I'd say the main movements.
Right.
So like maybe 5 FPS, 5 FPS, 5 FPS, not like what's in between.
Okay.
And you have someone else that fills these gaps.
Right.
So like yes, each frame by frame, but like you don't do that. You just focus on the main movements, and that's a secondary animator that comes and fill that, and there's an artist that comes on top of that and like add the detail and shit.
Right.
So yeah, so it's not as hellish as it sounds. I mean,
Right.
at least look like it's with today's like software, it's way easier than you think.
Right. I'm sure. Yeah.
Like anyone can animate something into it, even if you can draw.
Right. Yeah, no, it sounds like because I look at when I look at a movie like Dragon Ball Super Broly, I just look like I'm like, how did any of this like come to be? Like, because there's obviously like 3D stuff. There's it's insane.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, does that like how do you think that affects like your view? Like, do you think since you've become an artist, you just look at people's like when you watch an animated movie, you look at it way differently?
The thing about that is that you get frustrated when you watch.
Oh, really? How so?
Because you're like, oh my god, why can't I do this?
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like when I like learn game design stuff, and once you learn about how game design works and coding, but you're just like, how did they do this, and that?
It's like fuck. It's like you like Mario Maker 2, right?
Yes.
It's like when you play a very good Mario Maker 2 level,
Exactly.
you understand how they made it. You understand, but why didn't they think of this?
Why didn't you think of it exactly? Yeah, that's the biggest trouble. Jesus. And like, do you have any like do you have like companies that you'd like to work with or stuff that you'd really want to do?
If I stay in France,
Okay.
I most likely end up at Ubisoft.
Yeah, most likely.
If I have the choice to move,
Mhm.
fuck, I don't know. I don't know if Capcom takes Western people.
Oh, that'd be really cool, man.
That'd be my dream place to be.
Yeah, that's like where you.
And if I can, I would really like to work at CD Projekt Red.
Oh, really?
Because I mean, there's a student from my school in that company.
Interesting.
So I feel like that'd be like cool, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I feel like I picture you somewhere like that.
Student that was in my school and they're not at CD Projekt Red.
Red. That's really cool. Yeah, no, I because obviously you're probably gonna end up at Ubisoft at first, right? But I definitely see you down the line doing something there.
Yeah, I don't see that as bad. I mean, it's still impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're like a big studio.
Ubisoft's a big company.
Oh yeah. And I mean, like, you're not even if a game sucks ass, you're not making the game. You're just making the art.
Oh my god. Let me not say anything. Maybe that can affect my.
Yeah, exactly. We'll keep it quiet. Anyway.
Ubisoft is amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Ubisoft 10 out of 10. Rayman, that's lit.
Oh, Rayman is. Oh fuck.
Can they bring back Rayman, please?
I love Rayman.
Come
It's so
on.
beautiful.
Bring back Rayman. We have Crash.
Getting back Rayman, indeed.
We have Mario. We got Sonic. We got Sackboy. We just need Rayman. All right, then we can have everything.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Time.
That's what I want. That's good. Okay, so that's on the art front of things. But like, so how's it been? I feel like this is a really interesting question for you because I feel like before Twitter, right? You were someone, I guess, who wasn't really like, you weren't in a, you're not a spotlight kind of person. Like, you don't have Instagram, you don't post selfies and all that stuff.
I wasn't ready for that, to be honest.
So
I never really wanted that.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely could tell, especially when even just talking to you and stuff, it's like not necessarily your thing. So like, how's it been this like very quick escalation on Twitter to where you are now?
I was using Twitter like as a gaming news network. So my main usage of it was just to get the gaming news as fast as ever because Twitter was always the fastest way to get
something. Yeah.
So like I was never really using Twitter like that.
Right.
Plus, like I was following people that like when I was looking at it, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's like the typical like bland tweet, like single player games are dead. EA said whatever, like this type of tweet. Like
well, when you say you just follow people, you just follow anyone basically.
Yeah,
really.
that's Reddit on Twitter. so I was like, that shit didn't help me either. And then it was around the time I got a Switch too.
Oh,
so I was getting more interesting in Nintendo games now, since I got a Switch, obviously. And I think I found you on Twitter.
Yeah, you found me it's been 2 years, I think.
I don't know. I remember you had the profile picture of when you had long hair and you were like going Super Saiyan in that picture, and there was a Goku statue behind
you. So it was when I got Dragon Ball FighterZ, so it was like 2018 basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
that's crazy. Right.
So I didn't talk to you immediately.
No.
I just follow you because you didn't even follow me back for like an entire year, to be hononest.
I think for like 6 months.
Diversify my timeline, I don't want to see this type of shit, like this type of, like, like what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to diversify my timeline, and then one day you posted a reaction to Jump Force.
That's like, I love that video.
That shit was fun. That shit was funny as hell.
I wish I still had it.
Like watching it now, like Jump Force, and you were like screaming and shit. That shit was funny.
I was losing it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, I was following so many people that I had like 2K followers.
Right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I started following, you had like 1.5K or something.
Yeah, 1.5. I said 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't small either.
No.
But I wasn't big. When you follow people will follow you back.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It's not an audience. It's like just people that follow back. And when I started talking to you more after that, and obviously when you talk to someone, you see their modules.
Yeah.
So I started following more people like in your circle.
Right.
And then I started having fun on Twitter for the first time and like ever. I never really had fun on Twitter. It's just a new thing for me.
Right. And
then I said the game that changed my perspective was Xenoblade 2. No, Devil May Cry 5 first. Actually, did I play DMC 5 first or Xenoblade 2?
Wait, no. No. I mean, there's Nier, but you weren't Twitter, which you are when Nier was out. I'd say DMC 5 was big for. What did you say? Xenoblade. Xenoblade, you talked about a lot to it. I think Xenoblade came out first, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It did. 2017. It was 2017. So yeah.
When I played Xenoblade, that game inspired me. Like I wanted to do content because it was so cheesy and corny, But it's so good. It's so corny,
It is, yeah.
So I wanted to make fun of the game because like when I play it, honestly, I fucking love every 2 minutes. Like it's just so corny. So I started like making content in that game, and then I guess people liked it. So I got more and more followers because of that. And then Devil May Cry 5 came out.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that launched me, to be honest.
Yeah, you definitely started getting more traction.
So hyped for DMC5. I was tweeting so much shit that my account started blowing up. I think I reached like 5K with DMC5.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just DMC. Obviously, it was like a bunch of other stuff you were talking about. Of course.
Every game I play, I was like just making content.
Yeah.
At this point, I was just known as someone that did edits,
Yeah, like I remember, like you especially, like, and we both kind of had this like the early edits of like just putting a profile on someone's face and doing
it was very bare bones, but at least the joke was it.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, most bare bones tweets are the ones that blow up.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
So I guess it grew from here.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
I
then I was like, and then for some reason my old mutuals were like, he's all like growing, and I guess he doesn't
Yeah.
have more time. I'm like, bitch, you never talk to me anyway. What the fuck?
exactly, yeah.
So I started detaching myself from these people,
Right.
and I said, maybe this can work, because you need to have a social media presence anyway if you want to be an artist.
Right.
That's like, I'd say that's 50% of the job.
Right.
Because like there you have so many opportunities when you're an artist, and then you have a big social media. And I was like, that was my main issue. I am not a social media person. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not anywhere. I just have a Twitter. So that was the main issue for me, because I don't want to be like involved in social media. I don't like this shit,
Right.
So I told him, I just focus on my Twitter account. I'm having fun. I like this shit. So yeah, why not?
Right.
And then from there, my account started like growing and growing and growing.
Well, I remember it was especially after you did like one Astral Chain giveaway, and I remember after
that's
that
the only giveaway I ever did in my
exactly.
life.
But like after that giveaway, it just kept going.
Like, I see people that do giveaway every week.
Right. Yeah.
You don't grow an audience when you do that.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
just have people that are here
just
for
bots.
the present, and then
Yeah.
they never reply to your tweet after that.
Yeah. Just
Either they unfollow you, or they don't stay.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's why I only did one giveaway, because I was very excited for Astral Chain.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing giveaway. So that's the only giveaway I ever did.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, after that,
Yeah, you just kept growing.
yeah, it just kept growing and growing and growing. And now, like, what? I'd say one year later.
Yeah, we're 1 year later. Yeah, we're literally like 1 year from kind of when you started really growing.
I'm nearly at 50K followers. Like, that's
It's
insane.
insane. That's like, does that ever intimidate you? Like, that's like a really big number.
At the beginning, what can I talk? What the fuck? At the beginning of the year, I was not enjoying it anymore.
Oh, really?
Like, I was actually not enjoying having a big account, because it felt so intimidating. Like, you can't just tweet and chill. Like, you can't go to the toilet, take a shit, and then just tweet whatever.
Right.
Because if you don't think about your tweet, people might interpret it in a different way you didn't mean to.
Right.
And that can blow back on you when you were just like taking a shit and tweeting shit posting.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So I was like, I don't enjoy. So I made a secondary account.
Yeah.
That allowed me to like be myself more.
Right. Yeah. I mean, definitely.
And
yeah.
thanks to that, I grew a connection to people like way more than I ever did. So
Right.
I'm at a point where I'm in peace with like, I'm used to it now. Let's say that.
Right.
You may even know, like, I tweet on my mail, like I tweet on my mouth, like I'm just like right now I just quoted me fucking cooking and pizza on the frame. Like I'm not in this like mindset anymore that I have to be professional here, and I'm just like me, myself everywhere,
Yeah. But I mean, like, honestly, that is like, we've talked about this, we know this, it's like, it is the most important part for yours, like, unless you are a news Twitter, literally, it's so important to show your personality and be the person.
And never have people take you seriously. That's the most boring thing you can do to your account.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like right now I have more people make fun of the fact that I don't draw, than people are here to like, oh, amazing drawing. Like,
exactly,
that's cool. I mean, I don't never stop. Just keep making fun of me. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's cool. It's fun.
Yeah. No, exactly.
That's way more healthy than just a big account just posting a tweet and never replying to anyone. No,
like,
I hate big accounts that act like they're robots. They just post their rehash tweets and they just move on. They don't reply to anyone. They're like, what's the point?
Yeah, I always like, because I always like, even me, like, I used to like, when I used to even think like accounts that had 2,000 followers were like the biggest deal when they were following or something. And it's like, even then you see so many of them, they don't answer much, or like they like very dry. And I was always like, that's so weird, right? So I never want to do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's always, I feel like it's like, it's the most important thing.
I think it's safe to say that we're like, it's so corny, but we are the next generation of like big Twitter accounts, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
So we've seen what the old generation acted, and we learn from that to like transfer from us. Right. If that makes sense. Yeah. So like we interact, we try to be open-minded, like we don't like at least I stopped like quote tweeting people, because I realized that shit is not healthy.
Yeah, we're not here to fight
for them, Because I don't like from my point of view, I just post a tweet and I move on for like.
Yeah.
But then like it sticks with them because a big account didn't agree with them, so that like I guess they don't feel. They feel threatened by it for some reason.
Oh yeah, I mean, like think about it. If you quote tweet someone with 500 followers, that's a shit take. Like they're gonna freak out.
That's when I realized that I stopped doing that. No, if I do the take, I only do that if the take is really bad, and even that I just hide the name now.
Exactly, yeah. Which is a smart.
Yeah, I just hide the name. And if people still like search the words and go after them, I'm like, what can you do? Like it's true that just if you post something, you need to be ready to have regression. Like. It's normal, like I mean, it's not normal to attack someone, but it's normal to like tweet something and have a reaction after that.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, you've always said
it's
that.
It's an open forum.
Yeah, you
just
can't.
Don't attack people. Don't be mean to them. Just you can just say, yeah, that's not a good take because ... Don't say fuck you, like die or something because someone didn't like SpongeBob or something.
Exactly. It's crazy. And like, what was I saying? Yeah, no, I mean, I would, I'm never wrong, Jeff. I'm never wrong, right?
Yeah, you're never wrong.
Never wrong. But one of the
when you say a lot of things.
I'm never wrong. But one of the few things I was wrong about, was that making your alt was actually like a good idea because like it actually. Because I obviously not knowing you felt like that way, it's like it's definitely a way to just let out more shit that you want to say and do. And
no, my alt is not really a small account anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, at least you removed it from like your bio and stuff, which is a smarter idea. Yeah, I mean, recently we had like Blunzy deleted his alt because he's like, well, this defeats.
Yeah, Blunzy was actually the dude that like I talked to him about that.
Right.
I was actually asking him if like. Making a knot was like easier for him, and he was like, "Yeah, go for it." So now it's his fault if everything that happened after.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everything is Blunzy's fault.
Oh my god, everything's Blunzy's fault. Fuck Blunzy, bro.
Yeah, fuck Blunzy, man.
Fuck Blunzy, man. Man, he sucks ass, bro.
He sucks. Jesus, imagine waking up every day and you're Blunzy.
Ew. I don't like that. Or being Johnny.
Imagine giving to VTubers.
Oh my god, VTubers. Ew. The worst.
Imagine playing gachas.
Man, fuck that. Oh,
can you relate, Fadel? Can you relate?
Sometimes. Only once, alright? Only legends. Only legends.
Listen, they all say that.
There's some good art. There's really good art. I got a kid.
Oh, that's why you play them, huh?
That's all I play for. I just want the sick art.
Okay, why don't you Google the art and like save it?
Because it's not the same as earning it, you know?
Why?
It's not the same as earning it. Why?
Okay, you earn it. Okay.
Exactly. Like, look, bro.
I paid like 100 euros for it.
That's why I'm here, bro. I'm here to make it. I want it to be my wallpaper, and I want to earn it. You know what I'm saying? It's. Can you blame me?
No, go for it. No. Go for it. I'm just saying. At least you're not playing 500 euros.
At least. Again, there was a point where I was, and I was buying, and I was into it. And then I had to say, no, there's a one gacha rule. All right, I can only do one of these at once. You know? Yeah, see, look at my phone wallpaper right now. I earned this in the game. It's so...
honestly, it's actually a very pretty picture.
It's really sick, bro. I fucking love him. Anyways.
Yeah, it's creepy.
We're done.
Goku's face is like an adult, and then he has a kid body, so like that's creepy.
Exactly. Well, Kid Goku from GT is really creepy. So... That's a whole other situation. But you were saying, with Twitter stuff. So what do you like? You said it can really help you. What did you mean by that? Like with your art, like how does the social media help you in future stuff?
First of all, when you get a lot more commissions.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like for the first time in my life, like this entire year, I've been turning off commissions. Like,
you haven't done a single one.
Like from January to now, I must have had at least 500 demands. Like if I had time and I said yes to every one of them, I'll be fucking rich. No, not rich, but I'll have a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't because of school. But like just to tell you, like I'm like nearly 50K, and like I get enough commission to nearly make a living.
Nearly have like a decent amount, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that definitely helped in that regard, and then it allows like indies company to spot you faster.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, imagine if like there's a small studio that needs art for the game, they see the Twitter account that does like amazing art.
Right.
They'd be like, oh, let's contact them. You know, like it can help you with partnership, and it can help you to get like.
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it has a. that sounds so pretentious, but it has a prestige with for companies when they
for
look
sure.
at your resume. When they look at your resume and they see you have a big social media presence, they're like more likely to like hire you.
Right. Oh no, for sure. That's like
Yeah, they
that's
can
100%.
trust you more, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you. I mean, that's
Even if I'm just a fucking dumbass.
yeah, exactly. If they just see the number, exactly, the forehead stuff. How does it feel? Is shit posting like? How do you come up? Because you're like, look, we all shit post, but your stuff is like scary. It's concerning.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
it is. You can't say
It
it
is
isn't.
not. It is not.
No, it is.
Not.
If when I wake up and I look at my phone and I see Jeff or StormYorha, whoever tweeted like, I hate like forehead battles and monkeys and stuff, I'm like concerned. Oh my god.
So basically you want to know the forehead thing, sorry, right?
Sure, yeah, tell me.
I think back in January when I made that old account, I was still in the Fire Them Two Houses phase because the DLC was about to come out, Cinder Shadows.
Yeah.
So I was still replaying the game before the DLC.
Right.
And I replayed that game so many times that it fucking damaged my brain. It's over. Like this game changed me in a worst way possible.
In a horrible way, yeah.
I've replayed so many times. I was like on my 10th playthrough.
Jesus.
I was like watching Edelgard's portrait when she was talking.
Uh-huh.
And I just started bursting out laughing. I just started laughing. I don't know. It just hit me like a truck. Like her forehead was like round and like bubbly. It feels like it's mushy, you know. But when she got angry, her forehead become very hard, you know.
Yeah, that is. So
like,
true.
I made a tweet about it. I'm like, why did that forehead is so big on my auto account? I think that was my first tweet ever.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and people was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And the more I tweeted about it, the more they're like, oh, you're right. Actually, it's a big forehead. Oh shit, my mic fell.
Oh shit, how do you drop a mic?
That's a difficult question. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, and one day I made a tweet about like someone slapping a melon.
You?
Yeah, and I was like, me when I cut Edelgard's forehead.
Jesus.
And that tweet kind of took off, and the meme started from here.
And it just kept going.
Yeah, I fucking cheat posted about it every day, and the more people join the fun.
Insanity.
And then fucking like Reddit started posting about it.
Right. Yeah.
And fucking artists started making drawings of Edelgard forehead. That fucking blew up. Like I'm talking like 10K likes territory of like her forehead being big. And then Vinesauce, the YouTuber, he started making a video like why people draw TikTok to Edelgard forehead.
Oh my god, I remember that.
People that don't even know me started like memeing about the forehead.
Yeah. It becomes like bigger than
I
you.
said it was big, what the fuck? And then since it was already a thing, I tweeted about it on my main. I started doing more edits on it. I think I did the fucking smash on it, or like a fucking smash stage being a forehead and people fighting on their forehead.
God.
And the more it took off, the more I decided to make it a series.
Yeah.
Like at the end of season 1, I wiped her forehead away on Animal Crossing. Like I put a sticker on the ground and I deleted it.
Right.
So I kind of defeated the forehead this way. So now in season 2, a forehead gave birth to another forehead. This forehead is way more powerful, you know.
That's.
And then I happened to watch Mega Man, the movie. And Mega Man also have a very big forehead.
He does.
So I had the idea that Edelgard and Mega Man could be allies. So that's the main enemy we fight in season 2. Okay. And I've built a resistance, the forehead army. We hunt foreheads, we have to defeat them, and that's pretty much how season 2 went.
Okay, well, I hate it here. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That's good. Okay. And how's it? How's it been? I mean, this is a weird question to ask, like, because basically it's been almost a year now. In 2 months, it'll be a year since you started doing the Games Cage podcast with me.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. It's almost a year, which is insane. How has that been? Because you're not someone who. Obviously you talk. You're a human being, but like having your voice out there wasn't always a thing. So
it's really not even now. It's still not my thing. Like I don't gain fun from it.
Right.
I'm someone that doesn't like to talk.
Right.
But I mean, it's a podcast, so that's kind of the point.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not saying I'm not having fun. Like it's still, I'm still like I'm hanging out with friends, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the same as being invited to another podcast and like talking with strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be not fun. But since here I'm like with friends, so that I don't see it as a fucking inconvenience.
Exactly.
Like it's still a normal day for me. We just have to talk about topics, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. I mean, plus you have like a chemistry and stuff with all our
Yeah,
little
that's
gang.
why when we get invited to podcasts, I'm always like, I
Yeah.
don't like this.
I know. I've seen you on a podcast that you were invited to. It's not your thing.
Yeah, but I'm very tired. I'm like, hi.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't talk. I'm like, bye.
Yeah, exactly. It's cool. But yeah, no, I mean, it's been like, we've I think like in a weird way because of everything. Whether it's like the whole year we've been talking so much because in the fall last year, I remember it would be our thing that we would talk like Fridays and Saturdays, like you, me, Payo.
Yeah.
Because like we'd have school or work or other stuff and we'd all be busy. But then it's been like obviously last year we were talking, and then no, ever since December, because December was the holiday break, so we were on call almost every day, addicted to Monster Hunter World, playing it together.
Oh, I missed that time.
Good times. We'll try to recreate soon now. But and then obviously this year with being stuck at home and all that, we've been on call like all the time, every day.
I think we've been on call consistently every day for like 4 months.
Yeah, for like 5. Yeah, more. Yeah, 5.
5
maybe.
months.
Yeah.
That's actually concerning. And it's not like 1 hour call, 2 hour call. It's actually like 5
Oh.
to 6 hour calls.
Yeah, 5 to 6. Yeah, it's insane. We're like,
Every day.
yeah, there's
That's something
definitely brain cells lost 1,000%.
Yep.
I definitely-
You know, the funny thing is, like, I'm in France, right?
Yeah.
And thanks.
No,
Because of that,
yeah.
I speak English to people sometimes without even noticing.
Yeah.
Like when people talk to me, I'm like, oh yeah, and they're like, what the fuck?
Right. It's crazy. It's good.
I'm
That's
like, oh
good.
yeah, never mind.
Oh my god. But yeah, and people don't even know this, which is crazy. It's like you used to be here in Montreal where I am, and we just didn't know each other.
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
It's been 4+ years since I've moved.
That's insane, bro.
It is.
Well, we'll hang out sometime for sure.
don't please start asking about my mom, please.
I'm just saying, what's wrong? Like your mom lives here, and I'm your best friend, so I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't like hang out and talk about you.
Why do you want to hang out with my mom?
I want to know about little Jeffy, you know?
Yes, there's nothing to know.
There's definitely a lot. I want to ask her, how many times did he
I am
sneak
not
out?
comfortable.
How many times did he sneak out? That one time you had like that one time you had like really really long princess hair.
Huh? That's not. You had long hair too.
No, but you had a phase where it was like really really long.
No, you had longer hair too.
Yeah, I had long, but mine was like it was like small enough to be just in a bun. Yours was like a princess, you know, like Edelgard. You had Edelgard hair at some point.
No, I don't have a forehead. That's one.
Not her forehead. That's true. That's true. Fair enough. And you have an obsession with dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs. They're cool.
The-
Actually, now that you say about like dinosaurs and Dragon Ball were the first thing I drew, and
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, you like Spider? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like I was obsessed with Spider-Man as a kid. Like the you're not gonna like this, but like the fucking Tobey Maguire movies.
Right. Fair.
That was my obsession as a kid. So like I drew that consistently. I drew Spider-Man, I drew dinosaurs, and I drew Goku.
Right. Oh shit. That's cool. Well, I mean, as a kid, I fucking love Tobey Maguire. It's like I don't fucking analyze movies when I'm a kid, so it's the only thing we have. It's crazy. But I was gonna ask, like, if like for what's like a good, because I feel like a lot of people struggle, right, to like get good at art, right? What's your like like your advice usually?
Practice. I mean, that sounds corny. Everyone always says that.
Yeah.
But like that's the what the fuck do you want me to say? That's the only way you can evolve.
Right.
It's like just think of it as an RPG.
Right.
You have to farm. You have to fight these annoying, like boring enemies every day.
Okay, I like it.
But you get XP from it. You know.
That's fair. That's a good one.
And when you level up, you're like, oh yeah, it's like you're energized again. You're like, oh, I can do this again. You know.
Right.
Like, this is basically the same with art. Every day, just try to have at least a fucking book, an art book, a little small one.
Okay.
You can just do random sketches, like look at things around you.
Right.
Take an object or a person and try to like draw them. Practice every day. Like, every time you don't have anything to do, you're like bored or something, just draw every day.
Right.
And when it becomes like natural for you, this is where you can start to like see the growth, and then you tackle the next obstacle. Like you keep doing that again and again. And again. And obviously, you have to study a lot. You have to watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. You have to study everything. You have to understand how every shit works.
Right.
Like I say that like all the time. When you're an artist, you don't look at things. You study things. You know.
Right. Interesting.
That's like when I play a game, I'm like, oh shit, that looks cool. And like I'm studying it. I'm like seeing how it works. I'm like observing the form, the fucking silhouette. You know.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Analytical mind, I guess.
That's very tiring because your mind is away in that movie. It's like observing things.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I try to never think about anything. It makes my life easier.
I can tell.
All right. Well, I didn't. It's fair. Fair enough. Slander is always the way. Okay. Well, I think that's mostly. I think now usually I end these with two things. I mean, I don't fucking. You already answered this one. Usually I ask like, where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now? And I assume you were just gonna be on a studio.
Maybe I'll be on the toilet.
You probably will be on the toilet.
Oh, you're talking about
like life.
professional.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly. Honestly, that's a good question because I could be in a studio. I could be fucking doing shit on my own. Yeah, I could be like, who knows? Maybe I could build my entire fucking indie studio. Who knows? I don't know.
Maybe one day we'll actually be working together on a project.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I hope
you can do the voice acting. I can do the art. Maybe.
Exactly. We can be together till
maybe
the end.
I can just maybe I can shift focus and do tattoos. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Would you make tattoos?
I feel like I'll try it at some point in my life. Yeah.
God, you really are edgy.
Tattoos are cool. I have 2 tattoos myself.
What are your tattoos? And I've seen them, but what if no one knows them?
I have pretty much my entire left arm being like dinosaur skeletons.
Okay.
And my right arm is unfinished so far. It's a lion head that I will continue like a lot of like weird stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Like, I don't know, pirate ships, like fucking whatever. I just want to feel my own.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right. I like it. You're really edgy. You know that?
Why?
It's just, tattoos and drawing and all this stuff.
Drawing is edgy?
A little bit. I mean, it
what?
could be.
Huh?
I don't know, man. I don't decide these things. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules of edginess. And now you have to ask me a question. I always ask the person to ask me a question.
Okay, do I have to ask you a question?
Yeah, you do.
The thing is that we talk so much that I don't have anything that I don't know about you. So I try to think right now.
Think about it. Dun 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 dun.
Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. You can start counting right now.
I'm gonna 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So, what? What? Was there like a single thing that like triggered something in your brain that made you decide, oh, I want to do like live stream or like YouTube videos for the rest of my life? Like, what made you like fall in love with that thing?
So like for me,
like, was it like one thing that made you, oh, I want to do that? Or like it's like something you grew up with and were like, that would be cool.
I'd say I have 2 triggers. So because I grew up watching.
You said Devil Trigger?
Devil Trigger. I think it's 2 things. One I grew up watching Let's Plays. Like that was what I grew up doing. You know, like when you watch YouTube Let's Plays of someone be like, "Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to this channel."
I grew up watching Cartoon Network. I don't know about that.
Yeah, see, I was different. Like obviously I was watching cartoons, but I was really into Let's Plays. Like I was subscribed to YouTubers that like really like I would say like in 6th grade, first year of high school, like I was so into Let's Plays. So like people just playing games on YouTube, commentating over them. And I would watch just so many of them that like I would just, in my head start like whenever I would play a game, I would just like be mentally commentating over it. And I would literally like sometimes I wouldn't even post it online sometimes, but I would put like my shitty laptop like camera in front of my TV and record it and start like commentating games. And like even when I was like 13, there's like my old YouTube channel where you could find Kid Fidel like 13, 14, like doing like little let's plays and shit. So it's like it's always something I had in the back of my mind. And then it kind of got like pushed down when obviously like when I started to go to school to actually want to make games, because I was like, oh, obviously I love games, so I want to make them. And then obviously I did coding and I was like, this is absolutely garbage. I fucking hate it. I'm not smart. Oh my god, this sucks ass. And I like in my 3D modeling class, I was like, Jesus Christ, I suck ass at this. What the fuck? But again, one of my favorite classes I took in university was like, and even college, was like Photoshop and After Effects and stuff, where I was just like, wait, I clearly just love the editing and commentating side. Obviously, you know me. Ever since I was a kid, I take dumb videos of myself. I'm very outspoken, you know that shit. That's been my entire life. So
I guess we had special child because you grew up with like YouTube, which is strange to me. And
really?
I grew up with Resident Evil, which is strange for a normal.
That's strange as fuck.
So I guess we're both degenerates.
We're both degenerates, man. We're both degenerates, exactly. But yeah, so it's like obviously mixing my love for commentating on stuff, like just talking about games or whatever. My knowledge of like I've been basically in tune with the game industry for like over 10 years and shit, so that and just then obviously now getting when I started the games cage with Jeremy commentating, that fell down, and then I was like I mean like this is why I don't like I like doing stuff like podcasts with people, because if you work with someone on a full project, you have to deal with them, and that's always annoying. So at some point we weren't consistent, so I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna do this.
Because off topic here. This is gonna last 2 hours, Jesus Christ. Off topic, but the first time when I saw your YouTube channel, we weren't talking like that, so I didn't have any link,
Right.
I just saw your channel. I was like, that sounds interesting. And then I see a video about Jeremy, and it's like, this one ever suck. And I'm like, okay.
And it looks like so horrible. Like it's like it's in a dark room.
Like there's so like when you have a channel, like people with like opposite opinions like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can turn off and turn on. A lot of turn on sounds weird, but it can like attract and scare away so many people, because it's such like you and Jeremy are so like opposite when it comes to video games.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that sounds like weird for a channel to have like so like two voices that like clash all the time.
Exactly.
It's not like it doesn't have a direction,
And not just that, like he always said he wants to, like, obviously he wants to talk about PlayStation shit all the time, and obviously I clearly don't want to talk about PlayStation all the time. Clearly, that's why we have Pio on the podcast to do that, to kind of talk. But obviously I took it in my hand, and here we are.
Pio is worse than Jeremy though.
He is worse than Jeremy. He is, but at least he's insane. At least he's insane, so it adds something to there. But yeah, so that's that's it. Then you see me. I'm always doing my thing, editing and making videos and streaming. It's good. Well,
I don't know where you find the energy to stream every day, but like I commend you for it.
You know me. Well, it's the same way I'm on calls. I'm always fucking talking and shit.
Which is very weird.
Well, get over it. You're stuck with me.
Nope.
You're stuck with me forever, Jeff. You know that.
Like the Joe just wakes up and you start singing. The first thing you do, because you start like, what? Are you even human?
I start singing. I talk to myself.
As soon as you wake up, you never shut up until you sleep again.
Exactly. You know it. That's how it works. Well, you're stuck with me forever. That's what best friends have to do.
Foreheads.
I love you.
Okay.
Exactly. There we go. Anyways. Well, I think that's everything I got for you, Jeff. I've bothered you enough. You've bothered me enough. All right.
Yeah, you bothered me enough.
So obviously, if you guys want to find him, you can find him at StormYorha on Twitter. And obviously, if you're watching this, you already know where to find me. All right. So that's it. That's all, Jeff. Do you want to say any last words to people?
Nier Automata was a mistake.
I agree. There you go. And obviously, if you want to catch Jeff, he's here every week when we do the Games Cage podcast, and he'll occasionally pop in my streams.
I am the French guy on the podcast.
The French guy, trust me, you'll never miss his voice. Anyways, guys, peace the fuck out.
Bye.